the high point of the entire journey for all of the characters. And I think that's sort of what Tolkien intended, that all of these characters that have been explored through movies 1 and 2 come to the battlefield, and they all have their own individual stories to tell. And yeah, it is filled with a huge amount of action, great heroism, and great tragedy as well. The dragon sickness is something which Thorin watched his grandfather suffer from. It's when a person succumbs to the power of gold. It's what attracts a dragon to the gold. It's a kind of addiction, I think, that has a physical effect on the person, and it kind of creates a psychosis inside the character that everybody else is trying to take the gold away from you. It will be a real event movie, but I just think going back to Middle-earth, probably for the last time on the big screen, is going to be a huge thrill.
The Battle of the Five Armies is really the first conflict in the War of the Ring, to some degree, because, you know, the battle that takes place outside Erebor would never have happened if it hadn't been for the necromancer Sauron getting the orcs prepared, trying to make basically what was a first strike at territory, his first gamble to try to claw his way back into power again. The other important thing with the battle is to keep the focus on the hero characters, the main characters of the film. I mean, just because you've got thousands of elves or dwarves or orcs, you know, it's not their story. This is not their film. You know, this is the movie of Bilbo and Thorin and Bard and Thranduil and Tauriel and Legolas. This is their story. I'm very much wanting it to be 6 movies that ultimately, you know, become a story, a grand story that you can see from beginning to end.